Welcome back to Dad Can Cook in Japan. Today is March 14th, White Day, 1 month after Valentine's Day. In Japan, on Valentine's Day, it's the women who give men chocolates and the men do diddly squat. All they do is they just receive the chocolates and the presents. My wife gave me a lovely box of tea-flavoured chocolates, long since gone. But 1 month later, on March 14th, it's White Day, and it's the men's turn to do something for the women. I asked my wife, "What do you want for White Day?" And she said, "All I want is your coq au vin." So, she's gonna get it. Let's begin. When making coq au vin, of course, you need chicken. So I have got about 1 kilogram of joint chicken. You're also going to need wine, of course. To go with that, you're going to have some bacon. I'm not doing a video. If you want to watch that video, you watch the quiche recipe video again. Okay, and some mushrooms. Preferably dark gilled mushrooms. These are the darkest I could find. 3 onions, they're pretty large. I'm going to be cutting each into 8 pieces. And for spices, we've got thyme and bay leaves, or they're called, as they're called in Japan, laurel. Okay, to start, we're going to brown the chicken. So this is what the chicken looks like. Nice skin on one side, bones and meat on the other. So we're just going to fry this up, skin side first. We'll do this in batches. When the skin starts to brown, okay, we'll turn it over and cook the other side. Okay, it's starting to brown now, so we'll just turn that over and cook the other side for a little while. Okay, they're looking pretty good now. So we're going to transfer these to this saucepan over here. Lay them in the bottom. And bring the new ones in, again skin down. And repeat until all the chicken is done. Now, I like bacon, so I'm using 5 strips of bacon, and we just want to cut this into small pieces. So just cut them into nice strips like this. Okay, I've cut up the bacon and put it in the frying pan. I've cut up the onions, each into 8, and I've cut up the mushrooms roughly. So I'll be adding the mushrooms towards the end. Right now I'm going to be frying up the bacon and the onions. There's a wonderful smell now. Oh, smells delicious. The bacon is almost cooked and I can't help myself. I need a piece of bacon. I love cooking. Okay, we've take the bacon and we pour it on top of the chicken. Spread that around, and now we're going to lightly cook the onions. That's another smell I love too, frying onions. Okay, the onions are lightly browned. They're finished. So we're going to add these on top of the chicken and bacon. Okay. Now we're going to add the spices. Just add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, or if you're like me, a lot of pepper. Now you can take 1 clove of garlic and crush it and add that too. My wife does not like garlic, so unfortunately it's not going in. We get some laurel or bay leaves. There we go. Take out 2 leaves, place them in there, stick them somewhere, and then some thyme. Say about half a teaspoon of thyme. If it will come out, that is. Okay. So about half a teaspoon of thyme. And just sprinkle that around. And we add 300 milliliters of red wine. We now cook this on low for about 45 to 60 minutes. 45分から60分まで. About that. And we cover that. We have about 15 minutes left now, so I'm going to add the mushrooms. Just pour them all in and stir it around a little bit. Just get them into the sauce. Okay. Put the lid back on. Another 15 minutes. 15 分. Okay, the cock oven has finished cooking, so it's time to take everything out and put it into a dish. So I'm just going to get all the chicken, all the mushrooms and onions, and just put it into a dish here. And leave the sauce behind. I've got the chicken and the onion out and I've put it into this tray. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to take the sauce and pour it back into the frying pan. And I'll heat it up and reduce it. I've turned the heat up high. I'll take a tablespoon of flour, put it in here, and my trusty whisk. Nothing whisked, nothing gained, and I'm just going to pour the flour into the sauce and whisk it up. We're just going to keep stirring until the sauce gets thicker. I've now cooked the sauce. Cook it a little bit longer if you wanted to make it thicker. I kind of like it this consistency. Then you take the sauce and just pour it all over the chicken. And voila, we have our cock oven all ready. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And remember, tell your friends.
いいねとチャンネル登録お願いします。友達にも言ってくださいね。
Bye, sayonara. You didn't do the sayonara.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
Well, he's